Hey guys, what's up? JGigs Gaming, back with some more Summoner's War. I'm going to talk about TOA 100 today. I apologize if I don't seem as enthusiastic as I should be, but RNG has not been in my favor, and I've had to shoot this video a couple times. So I've also been trying to use Bella because I really hate to make a video and say, use this team. You could swap this monster for this monster, but then not show you that example. I really don't like to do that, but my Bella can't do it. And the reason my Bella can't do it is because he's not on Violent. I firmly believe if I had my Bella on Violent, that he would be able to get it done. So if your Bella's on Violent and he has stats like these, which are not great, so that's what I mean. Like if you can just match these stats or be better and have him on Violent, I'll guarantee you that Bella can get it done. The only issue I have is that his heal is not always available when I need it. And that's just because he's not proccing Violent. So that's why I can't get it done. I can get 2 Lyrith and I can get her down to about 50%, but there's just situations where I need this heal sometimes and it's not available. And I do believe if he was proccing Violence, it would change it. So I gotta take Jasun. She's the one I did it with, and she's got the Fallen Blossoms as an insurance for when this isn't ready. So there's nothing spectacular about my Jasun. She's on Violent, and it's 5-star HP runes all the way around. I've got her at about 30,000 HP, very low speed. Speed, if you can get more speed on her, you'll be fine. And you know, resistance is always nice. But look at my Tessa real quick. I don't have him on any specific set. All I'm worried about with Tessa was getting over 20,000 HP and 100% accuracy, and then as much speed as you can get on him. But the 100% accuracy is a must-have. You need him to land Oblivion. Tessa's the MVP of the stage. He's the one that makes it happen. So you need that 100% accuracy, and you need him to stay alive. And I meant to show you... I didn't show you his runes because, again, he's not on anything specific. I just have him speed, HP, attack. And I went attack on slot 6 because I already had his HP and accuracy where I wanted him, so I figured why not make him hit a little bit harder in the meantime. My Theo, again, nothing special about my Theo. He's on Violent. I went speed, crit rate attack. The reason I went crit rate is because without this rune, he's at like 43% crit rate. So I could shoot his critical damage up as high as I wanted, and if he's not, you know, if he's landing at 1 every 7 or 8 times, it's not doing me any good anyway. So I'd rather have a weaker critical hit consistently than a strong one occasionally. So he's on Violent. My Pharaoh is on Violent also. Speed, HP, HP. I got him at about 25,000 HP. 174 speed. He is skilled up. My Beretta and Tessa aren't even skilled up. So 25,000 HP. 157 speed, despair, offset, speed, HP, HP. Not skilled. So as you can see, nothing special here. Jasun is the most special element of this team because she's not farmable, but everybody else is farmable. My runes are not special at all. It's a very mediocre run-of-the-mill squad, but it's an understanding of the mechanics of the level and honestly a little bit of RNG. You know, if RNG plays in your favor a little bit, it's a breeze. So the first part of this, the Junos and the Annabelles, this stage without Tessa is a nightmare for me because they're just hard to kill. The Junos are just hard to kill. So things to consider here. One, we want to get the Annabelles out of the picture as quickly as we can. They hit hard. They have AoE defense break. And they cleanse and heal. So on every plane, they're a nuisance. They're a problem. So we want to get them out of the picture as quickly as possible. We want to avoid any AoE attacks that put harmful effects on monsters, besides Veramos' stun. So let's try to stun. You really want at least 3. You really want at least 3 stuns, but at least we got one of the Annabelles. That's a silver lining, I guess. But yeah, you really want at least 3 stuns. We'll try to Turbulence Annabelle with Beretta and kind of mock a stun. Of course we didn't land it. But she didn't do her AoE defense break either, so it worked out. So we'll try to get her out with a picture before she gets a turn. She's the next to go, and I really think that dot's going to kill her, so we're going to move on to the next Annabelle. But I don't want to risk it either, so let's just go ahead and kill her. Sometimes it's just better to be sure. Alright. And yeah, without Annabelle, the Junos are of no concern, especially with Tessa. Junos are not going to do much damage. The only time that they hurt is when Annabelle has done her AoE defense break. So, she's of no real concern. So again, we're avoiding anything AoE that's putting harmful effects on them, aside from Baramos' stun. That was decent. And now we'll pick the Juno with the... well, since it's Tessa's turn, it doesn't matter, but if it wasn't Tessa's turn, we'd pick the Juno with the lowest attack bar to ensure that whatever harmful effects we put on her would not trigger her passive, because Tessa will have already gotten a turn and put her under Oblivion. So, and that's why that 100% accuracy is so important, because the closer to a guarantee you can have of it landing, the better. We won't do that yet. And now she's under Oblivion, so we can just load her up with harmful effects and get her out of here. Now, what I probably should have done there, honestly, was put another one under Oblivion and let somebody else kill, but yeah, whatever. So again, we're putting another harmful effect on, and we're banking that Tessa's going to land Oblivion. So. He did not land Oblivion, which might be the first time I've seen him do that since I ruined him. So that's unfortunate. So we'll try it again. There it is. So now we'll just pick up this Juno until she's out of the way. Now is the time that we would start using our first skill with everybody after I put this defense break on her, which did not land. And Oblivion didn't land again. Wow, RNG is not in my favor this run. But regardless, we are just going to first skill her down now. And, okay, let's do this. There it is. Put her in Oblivion. Jerk. So now we'll just first skill because we want everybody to be off cooldown when we get to the next round. So now, basically the same, sort of the same idea. You want to crowd control, so we want Baramos to land stuns. Now, thankfully here, there's no Juno situation, so if whatever he doesn't land, hopefully Beretta can clean up with his AoE. So we landed 3 right off the bat. That's good. Now we want to work on getting rid of the Arias because they are the biggest threat in this round. So we'll try to turbulence her. He's got to land that turbulence sometimes, that little bastard. Okay. Now we saved his AoE because of the Beretta's AoE, because of the off chance we get lucky, maybe he'll land a couple more. And these violent procs are very helpful. This is why I go violent on the people I go violent on. Alright, land some stuns, Beretta. No stuns! 0 stuns. Been a rough round for RNG, for sure. But as you can see, we're still not out of the game yet. So even when things don't go your way, you know, you can see that this can still be done. And yeah, we're just taking out the Arias. It's, you know, I don't want to sit here and be silent, but I don't want to keep saying the same thing over. But you know, basically that's the idea. We take out the animals first in the first round, then 1 Juno at a time, avoiding AoE. things that land harmful effects. Second round, you don't even really need to worry about putting the Veromoses under Oblivion. You just pick away at these odds. Me and Theo. Love Violent Theo. I miss having him on Revenge, if I'm going to be honest, because he's pulled me out of sure loss before because of his Revenge, but I needed his stats to be a little different, so I had to take him off Revenge, but he still does fine on Violent. Oh, don't stun you soon, you dildo. I wanted that heal. It's alright, we'll get it this time. So now would be a good time to go ahead and start just using the first skill, because again, Veromos is not gonna kill anybody under these circumstances, and we want fresh skills for the next round. So we are going to use Amuse just so we can kind of go into the next round with close to full health on everybody, but okay, so here we are. Made it to Lyrith. It will stop lagging. Okay. Now, after we hit her the first time, we're going to know how she's going to split, because as you may or may not know, she has the 3 splits. There's the red, the green, and the blue. She's going to split 2 of them, and she's going to keep the traits of the one that doesn't split. So we're going to know if it's the green one. Well, no, we'll know. If it's the green one, when we hit her, she's going to absorb everybody's attack bar. If it's the red one, she's going to counterattack. And if it's none of those things, then it's the blue one she's keeping. So let's hit her and see what she's going to keep. It's going to be the green one. This is my least favorite split, and I was actually incorrect. I guess the other times I've done this with her, I've always known. But this time she surprised me, so I retract my last statement. She used the green's ability, and then she split the green. So this is not a bad split. I like this split. What we want here is stuns obviously and Oblivion, but that's a given. But when the blue one's involved, whether the blue one split or whether she kept the blue one in her, you want a defense break. Wherever the blue one is, you want to put a defense break on it immediately. Because if you read its skill, the damage increases according to defense. So you want that defense break to cut out the damage. Now we want Oblivion on the green one, and we might as well go ahead and try to put defense break as well. And we got both. So she did it that time, but she won't do it again while she's under Oblivion. So we'll go ahead and do this, and Lyrith is going to counterattack him, but it'll be fine. And now we need to get this green one out of the picture. So, and we'll save the stun for the next round. We'll just put dots for now. I really wish it would stop lagging. Okay, she didn't land any provokes, so that's nice. And we'll try to stun. Now I think with those 4 dots we're going to be fine, so we're going to go ahead and heal, and we're going to move over to the blue one. The dots may not kill her this time, but the next time they should. So she shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, we'll be fine. And that's important to plan like that, because all these turns are important. So you need to allocate your damage as efficiently as you can, because it's all very important here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use Turbulence on this blue one just to save a turn, and because by the time we need it again, the cooldown should be gone. Because what you really want to use Turbulence for is after she's tried to absorb, and if you've killed them both, she can't, and it'll stun her. And you want to use Turbulence on her while she's stunned to keep her stunned longer. So, but we're going to go ahead and use it now, just to keep this one from getting another turn, and try to kill it. And then by the time Lyrith by the time we need it again, it should be up. It should be ready to go again. And I don't have my Beretta even skilled up. So if you have your Beretta skilled up, it's more likely that'll work out in your favor. But let's go ahead and heal. Now those dots are going to kill both of them, so we'll move on to her. We've got to deal with the counterattack, which is annoying, but nothing we can do about it. And I believe, I don't think I've used Fallen Blossoms this whole fight, and I'm doing that on purpose. I'm trying to not use Fallen Blossoms to show you that if Bella was in that spot, it would be just as good. So, I don't think I may have, I honestly don't remember, but I'm deliberately trying to not use Fallen Blossoms. So. Soon, please get a turn. I don't have it. See, now this is going to be one of those situations where I'm going to need to use it. Maybe not. I'll try not to. Perfect. I really wish this would hurry up. Get really tired of these counterattacks. Now is not a good time to be violent propping, guys. Okay, now. Do your damn thing. You whore. Okay. Now it's unfortunate that it turned out this way. We would love for Beretta to go when her attack bar is close. I don't know if she's faster, but we're not going to waste it. We're going to try to save it. Maybe his bar will fill up before hers, but it's not looking like that's going to be the case. It's possible. But we'll see. And now we're just going to do as much damage as we can. Beretta is going to get to go again, so that's going to be great. Hopefully he'll land it. We're not going to do that. We're really going to try to avoid Fallen Blossoms. And Turbulence. Beautiful. Beautiful. See, that's what we need. That's the kind of stuff we need right there. And she's counterattacking again. What a fucking annoying thing! Can we put glancing on her at least? So yeah, red is pretty annoying. Like, red and green are annoying when she keeps them. Blue's not so bad, because again, if you can just keep a defense break on them with blue, you're fine. But, alright, violent proc here. Violent proc here. But I mean, as you can see, it's getting close because I'm only using her Amuse. But I mean, we're in good shape here. So we can. You know what? We're gonna just hit him, and then we're gonna hope we land the stuns here so that passive doesn't activate. Beautiful. And you know we're gonna go after the green one, and we're doing the same thing we just did. Same thing. It's the same idea. We want to put the defense break on the blue one so that when it gets a turn, we're good. And we put the green under Oblivion, and now we just take out the green one. There you go, Jason. Clutch. Clutch. That's what I'm talking about. So we'll have a Muse up in turn. And again, I don't think I've used Fallen Blossoms. I'm doing that on purpose. So let's go ahead and do that. Perfect. We won't bother stunning yet. She's going to be... I meant to do defense break on this blue one, but it should still be okay. A counterattack is so annoying. That wasn't a counterattack, but I'm just saying in general it's annoying. Linda, the defense breaks, and no longer a threat, and she's fixing to be dead anyway. There you go. And back at it. Back at it again with the white bands. I'm still not going to use Fallen Blossoms. I would love to use it on Beretta, but we've come this far, so. Man, she's pissed off at him. Alright, now I feel pretty confident we're going to take her out before she gets the split again, so. She's trying, though. She's trying to turn it around. I just don't think she's going to be able to. We've come a little bit too far for her to be able to do anything about. She's going to kill Veramos because he won't stop fucking violent proccing, but again, I think we're good. I think we're gonna do it. And there you have it. That's how we do it. I really don't believe I used Fallen Blossoms, and I'm glad I was able to do it that way to illustrate my point that if Bella had been there on Violent, it's doable. You just need a little RNG in your favor, and you need to understand the level. You need to know how to deal with the stages. You need to know when to stop using skills with cooldowns towards the end of each round to be prepared for the next. The first round you take out the Annabelles, and then you go for the Junos one at a time, and you avoid AoE harmful effects. The second round you try to crowd control as usual, and you take out the Arias, because again the Veramoses are not much of a threat, but those harmful effects that the Arias put on are bad, really bad. And then with Lyrith, you just you look at the splits and you think about what they do, and you act accordingly. You keep a defense break wherever the blue one is. You try to keep red and green stunned and under oblivion. Plan your attacks. Look at where the dots are and how you think they're gonna play out. And, you know, just slow it down and think about what you're doing. And that's a farmable team with very mediocre runes. And aside from Shasun, but again, Bella on Violent with stats that match my Bella. And a little RNG. You might have to try it a few times, because, like I said, sometimes RNG is just gonna fuck you. But yeah, there you go. That's a mid-game account, easily doing TOA. It got a little choppy towards the end, but again, I was never really in any danger of not making it. So I hope this was beneficial. If you have any questions, or you would like me to, you know, if you want to run your monsters by me, and I'll try to help you come up with a team. I'm more than happy to be as interactive as I can with you guys and help you get that legendary scroll. If you're stuck on another stage of TOA, I'm more than happy to do my best to help you get through it. So you know, just anything you would like from me, leave it in the comments, and I promise you I'm going to get back to you. I appreciate you guys watching. I really hope it was helpful. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.